So after the last video, I don't know what to say anymore. Because all I wanted to tell is already told. If you had the ability to really understand what I said in my last video, you officially broke through or pushed through. But is there a way to push self-improvement even further? Is there a higher purpose? What lies beyond self-improvement? Behind self-improvement lies Buddhism. Buddhism requires an even stronger mindset because it's built upon an ascetic lifestyle. All your drives are constraints. To actually be free, you also need to be free of your drive. So this idealism is a little bit complicated. Because as my profile on YouTube says, health is my flow, wealth is my drive, and wisdom is my purpose, I already recognized that I also have a drive. But for Buddhism, but for a monk, but of course financial freedom and wealth isn't the ultimate goal. Of course our modern society disagrees with it. Because if nobody has the drive to achieve wealth, the whole industry collapses. But if the industry collapses, the human progress comes to a standstill. After a realization like the one in my last video, there comes the question what to do next. What should you do after you got awakened? Now you can pursue the perfect form of media. The perfect form of media serves all needs. And in order to understand how to serve all needs, you first have to explore all of your needs in order to understand. Because now it depends on your own. It depends on your own will, motivation, your own thoughts, especially your own preferences. Because your preferences are the core for your creativity. In order to be creative, you must know what you like, of course. Because you only can enjoy creating with the things you like. And what you actually like, and what you're actually interested in, and your actual preferences, only you know. And the answer to what you like, what your preferences are, what you're good at, on what topic you're talented in. Only you yourself can answer this question. So you gain the actual necessary motivation to produce and to create. Now it's all on yourself. There isn't a single video out there that will answer this question for you. And therefore I did my last video to open up your eyes and to tell you, if you keep on consuming, you will be asleep, a sheep, and a shallow human for the rest of your life. But now, after you recognized all of this, and you actually choose to be a creator and an influencer instead of an influenced, if you got convinced of being a decider instead of an asker, then there's no more videos on YouTube that are worthy enough for you to watch anymore. There's no media out there that's worthy enough to consume, because now you live up to your own expectations. And if you want to create something sustainable, you have to take the first step. And if you took the first step, all of the steps afterwards are coming automatically. It all comes down to the first step and where and how you want to engage with your own creativity. And if you found your source of energy, you have everything and totally and utterly everything you need to achieve every kind of goal. Money isn't the goal, fame isn't the goal, women aren't the goal, children aren't the goal. It's the progress that are the goal of a human. And there's where a man lacks purpose. Because in consumption, there's no progress. But in creation, there you can find actual, relieving, and fulfilling progress. Will this be the end of my channel now? Did I achieve the mission that I've set for myself? Was my mission to open your eyes on what you are capable of? Capable of so much more than to be a consumer? Everything else feels kind of shallow for me. This new kind of life as a creator that I am right now feels a little bit confusing to me. But let's not stop here. Let's grow together, because this is what makes us humans. We don't grow individually. We don't grow as a selfish person who doesn't care about others. We grow together. The poor, the weak, the addict, the depressed, we all grow together. So I am telling you a last time now. Wake up, and wake up right. After a good, worthy sleep, after some good meditation and contemplation about your life, from a really recharged battery kind of sleep, wake up. Wake up as an influencer. Wake up as a creator. I'm not only a stepstone that you can use to change for the better, I'm also a ladder that you can use to climb up. The more you listen to me, the more you affirmate yourself to actually reach success. And not only the affirmation, but also the systems and the principles. More is better is one of those principles. Louder is better is one of those principles. Because if you truly wanna achieve financial freedom, you have to be better. You're better than your old self, but you're still not better than the average influencer. From here on, the next evolution has only begun. But I'm so convinced of my goals that I will take you with me. And right now, and right here, I will promise you that I will take you up the ladder with me. Tell me a single person that from this point on still has dubs. I will vanish all of your dubs. Because dubs only prevent you from doing work. Because dubs prevent you from conviction. And here we will start. I will start by training me, and therefore training you how to convince and influence other people. Conviction is just like law. Everybody will follow it. And this is what you need. You need followers, subscribers, people that look up to you. The things that you say, not everybody is actually ready to say. Because they have one thing that makes you different from them. They still have dubs and they're self. They still have dubs if they are worthy enough to achieve success. Kill all of these dubs to the last single drop that you have in yourself by telling you and telling your subscribers that you're worthy again and again and again and again. Because this is conviction. It's repetition. This is rule number 1. Rule number 2 is simple. Be dominant. You are a domination. Nobody can get across you. They are feared by your dominance. They don't trust them anymore if they can catch up to you, if they can pass you. They are not in the fast lane, they are in the second lane. And the rule says that you're not able to pass the ones on the first lane when you are on the second lane. This is the male dominance. And your male dominance is a conviction. This is rule number 2. Your voice and your words are the key to someone's heart, are the key to someone's brain. Your words are influencing other people's behavior, other people's thoughts, other people's mindsets, and most important, other people's opinions. If you can form a human opinion the way you like, you control them. And I teach you. Rule number 3, use wise words. And be aware of the power, of the impressive power of words. Your words are the key to success. Your words are the key to an heart. Your words can make other people believe that you are worthy enough to earn their respect and their subscription and their like and their money. Your money in my hands means your money in better hands. I will sound like an asshole, I will sound like a stupid bitch. As I will sound like a person everybody will eventually hate in the end. But this is not the case. And this is how the world and the society works. Big Brother industry gives a big fuck about you. And your boss gives a fuck about you. And your dad, and your teacher, and your doctor. It's an illusion that everybody cares for everybody, that we are all only a team. It's a war. It's a fight. If you believe in the goodwill of other people, you will suffer. And therefore you need to gather independence. You gather independence because nobody is trustworthy anymore. You make other people trust you by words. By words, and especially keywords are important. Masculinity, purpose, wealth. These are important, massive, constructive words for your success. Think a little bit about it. There are millions of easy examples. Jesus and religion is one. Governments and banks are one. Trust is only a market resource. Don't be shallow. Don't be naive. This world is cruel, so you have to be cruel yourself. Otherwise you're left behind. The first line isn't a naive line. It's not the goodwill line. It's not the, hey, you can also have a part of our cake for free line. And your mindset has to be brutal. A brutal mindset. Now it's not only in masculine, but it's also a dominant mindset. There are only two ways in life, and this is the last thing that I will tell you. There's the Buddhist way, the monk way, the ascetic way, and there's the male dominant, reckless and cruel way. If women want to fight up this path, they need to be dominant themselves too. This is because this is the only way in a cruel world. You cannot take part in the industry, the development, the evolution, but then you have to be a monk. A person who lives in the forest, a person without any kind of dedication, because dedication is already a constraint. The Buddhist ideology is to let go of all of your constraints. You let go of everything. This is the Buddhist monk way. So you can decide, because after my last video, you are right on the edge, right on the threshold of this decision now. You can choose only one way. You can choose only one path. Because one leads to the dissolution of everything, and the other in the gathering of all drives. But I already know which path you will go. Unfortunately, I already know. And this is entrepreneurship. And this is where my path begins. And this is where my path ends. In the development, in the documentation, and the elaboration of this goal. Follow me on my path. And you can climb upon my advices, my knowledge and experiences in form of a ladder. Think of this channel, think of me as a form of a ladder to climb up to reach success. The cruel way, because this world is cruel. And this path will lead us to the human brain and his deep cravings. We are making him an addict of your content. Always push through pain. The journey has begun.